It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They begin with a run by Smith. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Ready? Cut 19, cut 19.
Now Willis to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Willis. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. 18 Rebel, 18, Pioneer. Track, Warrior 70.
Right back to the air with Willis. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Willis looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check.
Here's Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jeff Smith, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hal down to throw it.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
3rd down and 13.
In motion, the tight end. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
You talk about this Washington defense.
It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
This is one of those something's got to give games. You got the #1 passing team in the NFL against the #1 defense against the pass. A lot of times the battle's in the trenches. We know that. We see it all the time. But this one, this game's going to be won on the outside.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Come on, come on. Hey! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Go street. 18 Rebels.
Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it.
And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Got it. Ready? Panther 60.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Hurt. 79 Broncos.
Now Willis to throw.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Scotty Miller
With touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Howell.
And this is incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing here, Howell.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a 1st down right out of the gate.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cub 19. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, Chad.
Back to throw, Willis. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready up. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Willis to throw on second. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's out of bounds.